Malawi, a country in the southeast of Africa, often nicknamed the warm heart of Africa because of its friendly people. Unfortunately, Malawi is also one of the poorest countries in the world. Life expectancy is low, child mortality is very high. According to the World Bank, Malawi's gross domestic product per capita was the lowest in the world in 2015. Because of a severe lack of funds, the government falls short in various domains that are crucial for the development of the country. One of those is education.
When I first came to Malawi, I visited Nkatabe and talking to people locally, I became aware that there was a whole area of the Nkatabe region that had no secondary school, and I was persuaded by the chiefs locally that there was a really important project that needed to be taken on by somebody.
Secondary education in Malawi is often privately organized. Some students are able to get into government schools, but there are very few of those. The majority of students is not selected to attend them. They have no chances of getting a secondary education unless they choose to pay to go to a private school.
We have been really trying to have at least a secondary school this side. It was looking at the distance that our pupils and our children in the community, they were traveling long distance, probably 9 hours, 8 hours to go to the nearest secondary school.
Secondary education is not compulsory in Malawi. Only 25% of boys and 7% of girls graduate secondary school. Because students in this region had to walk such long distances to the nearest school, most of them didn't have the time or energy to attend. Chimbota Private Secondary School was founded to address this problem.
So this is the new school block so far. We constructed, that was 2013. Then we made more bricks and we constructed another standing over there. That was the second one, which we did in 2014. So in 2015 we were able to open Chimbota Private Secondary School here. Since from 2012, 2013, 2014, and now this is 2015, you can see we have like 2 standing blocks, and we have 3 toilets over there, and we're building more toilet down there. We have a borehole which is right away down there. Just to prove what I've said, the stones, the bricks here are ready, just to start building another school block. So it's nice that the coming of school has brought a borehole which is helping people in the community. You can see over there they're cleaning their clothes, which is really great. We had no water here, we had no water, so we're really great for that. These are new toilets which we're just building, and it's the donation from Ireland, Scotland. We're very happy because you can see that the progress is going on.
We are in a very remote place here. We are many kilometres away from the piped water system. We're many kilometres away from mains electricity. So that's very common for Malawian villages. That's the way life is for most people in Malawi.
Private schools are not subsidized by the government. The school is therefore completely funded through the students' entrance fees. The students typically come from very large, very poor families that support themselves through farming and fishing. Families usually don't have money to send all of their children to school, and often opt to only have their sons obtain a secondary education. Even if girls are able to attend school, they sometimes perform poorly compared to their male counterparts because they have so many other responsibilities.
The world today is trying to support a girl child education. In Malawi, we have a tendency whereby girls, they do a lot of domestic work in a house and they don't have enough time to study, whereby boys, they don't have much things to do in a house. So there's a very big gap toward that. So we want to come up with a girls' hostel so that they could be accommodating here and being very serious with their education. And we need like 50-50, you know, a competition.
But in terms of the millions of kwacha that we need to raise for our big capital projects like the boarding hostel, we are going to have to pull in some sponsors and supporters from outside the country.